and welcome. This is, well, the profile name is Wheelchair Art, and I am your host, Mark. And this is a wet on wet technique. Oh yeah, and we are doing an oil painting of some varying degree. Anyway, this is a wet on wet technique. We use liquid white for the medium, well, for this particular one anyway. Sorry if I'm talking a little fast, but I don't have very much time with this particular camera. I only have 7 minutes and 51 seconds, give or take, because it's a FAT 40, or no, it's a FAT 32, something like that, bit system or whatever. Anyway, I'm not a technician, I'm a painter. That's what I do, I paint anyway. But yeah, I also do pastels, by the way, and other drawings like with graphite, charcoal, other stuff of that nature. Anyway, we'll have time for that stuff later though, I suppose.
So, what are you doing now?
I am putting on the liquid white.
Liquid white?
Yes, which is the main medium that I use for most paintings.
Alright, so what happens if you have a black medium? What do you use for that?
For that, you want to use liquid black.
Liquid black?
Yeah, well, or you could always just use a black canvas, right? Then use some liquid clear.
Liquid clear. Okay.
That will also achieve the same results, except for, you know, you suck up less paint that way.
Well, I guess it would depend on what you're looking for at that point, right?
Exactly. Anyway, but yeah. You believe it looks kind of good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely looks covered. Let's check it. Let's see if what he done was covered. Does it look covered to everybody? Alright, continue.
For the most part, I do believe. Well, let me just get a couple more strokes over here where I think it's... Yeah, look, there's nothing there. I'm a bit, you know, fanatical about this type of thing. I like to be nice, slightly even coat, because if you don't do it even, then what's the point of doing it at all?
Exactly.
If you don't do something right, then, you know, yeah. Whereas if you do things right, no one can be sure you've done anything at all.
What did I do? Nothing.
Yeah, anyway, that should be about it. So if it is not, well then it doesn't really matter anyway, because the paint will cover it. We'll go with the rest of the volume. So over here we have some nice you know, what's it called? It's called cerulean blue or something like that. Some sap green, which we're going to use for the trees or bushes or whatever. Anyway, some yellow, or not yellow ochre, Van Dyke brown, and some white. The white we'll use for like a cloudish effect, and the Van Dyke brown, obviously we'll use that for the trees, I guess. Anyway, okay, so what we do, well, what I do anyway, is I start off by softening up one of my my brushes here, but they're a little stiff, especially after the little cleaning process. They get a little stiffer. Anyway, yeah, this is one of my old, you know, blending brushes. Yes, right, for the sky. Anyway, this is the first part. Anyway, sorry, this is the first part of the painting process. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp in your face, though. The viewers I'm talking to.
Yeah, it's all
anyway,
good. Nobody gives a shit about a little burp.
We can use the same old dirty brush if you like this sort of thing. Bob uses it sometimes. Okay then. Mark says that sometimes. Yeah, because I'm Mark anyway. But yeah, and then what we do is we do the old X pattern across the sky. I don't think I need some titanium white enough for this particular venture. But yeah, we're doing that, I suppose. We always start on the dirtiest side and we work to the right. Because this is where my light switch can be. My light switch can be to the right, by the way. Sorry about that. My legs, they keep on kicking me backwards. It's a problem with brain damage. I'm just trying to be attentive. There's actually a couple ways I like to do it, you know, with a nice, you know, round shape sometimes, a nice, you know, straight across shape. But this time I'm going more for an actual, you know, scenery type thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do there now is, well, not out of the sky just yet, but after all the sky I'll put in the trees with a fan brush. Well, you'll see the process. You'll see the process. I just like to talk. That's one thing you'll know about me by the time this is over. I love to talk. Well, I don't like to talk, but it's who I am. It's built into me.
So you said a fan brush, son. That don't look like a fan brush.
No.
That you're using. So
no, this
what are you using now? What is that?
This is a 1.5 inch. I guess you just call it a standard painting brush, I guess.
1.5 inch. Okay.
Yeah, a 1.5 inch. Specifically, they are polyester brushes, which is a form of plastic, I think. I don't know. Anyway.
It is. You're right. Polyester is a form of plastic.
Yeah.
Continue.
Anywho, yeah, so I go like another inch down, and then there we go. That can start the trees. And then maybe, if there's time, I can even show you some special effects. How much time have we got left? Can you read it?
No.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll have time, I'm certain.
I guess we'll just go till it stops. How about that?
Okay, we'll do that, yeah.
Alright. That's the way to do it.
Okay, that's perfect. Well, for this particular one,
don't give a fuck, just give a fuck. You know what I mean?
What we'll do is we tap that off, make sure it's nice and. Okay, that one kind of sucks. I got a new one here, I guess I'll just use that one instead. That's not pulling off. Huh. Not off like a rabbit, right? John Locke at Anywhere Place, which by the way is a lost reference if you're into that sort of thing anyway. Anyway, so what we do now is my buddy. There we go. Alright, sorry, that was me talking to myself. We know what we do now is we just go across over the top, I guess. Over the top. Make sure it's blended nice and even.
The sky, and tomorrow we'll start another.